Mix me on the track like Mix me on the track like
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Turn me up. What is up, everybody? It's Tuesday, 7:15, 17:21 p.m. And if you are joined in with us, you already know what time it is. It's time for the Random Talking Indie Music Show coming to you live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Caffeine, maybe? Caffeine. And our audio feed, our live audio feed will be on mixler.com/Minx Radio. Please take the time to like all of our pages and just go back and check out some of the past episodes on our Mixler show reel, if you will. We've got some gems on there, trust. Um, Shout out to everyone who's tuned in with us. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like I said earlier, if you're a first time viewer, we do welcome you. And basically, what this podcast is about is what the title says: random talk and indie, music stuff. We do talk about the independent industry. We talk about the mainstream industry. We also talk about what's going on in the world, politics, and all of that. And we cut up, so that's just what we do. Uh, we are your hosts. I am 759, always on the screen, ready to do my thing. Joined by my co-host, everyone's favorite Minx, the Bronx bully, the beast from the east with the gap in the teeth, but it's perfectly okay, aka Merciless Minx, aka Bruja Bars, aka a bunch of other AKAs. She keep playing, she ain't gonna have no AKAs left. It's my homegirl, Minx Couture. Minx Contour. You call her what you want. Just don't call her copycat. Do they dig Minx or do they dig?
I hope they dig.
And if not, we've got two words for you.
Les Chevelles.
Yes, ma'am. So, of course, the big story for the night. The verdict is in on the Derek Chauvin trial, and he is indeed guilty on all three counts. Uh, finally there's some accountability being had. Took long enough, but I mean, it is slightly justice for some, but we've got a long way to go. We've got so many cases that went basically, cold. You have some that haven't went to trial yet. You have some that just got dismissed, um, which really is a slap in the face for a lot of those who didn't get their justice. Sandra Bland being one, um, Trayvon Martin being one. Uh, it was just so many. Breonna Taylor being one. They didn't get their justice. So on the heels of this, we have another case coming up with former police officer Kim Porter, who is probably shaking her drawers right now because I'm sure she saw what happened. Um, and I guess she's wondering, oh my God, what the fuck is going to happen to me?
Yeah, jail.
Bitch, the fuck you thought? Um, Also, I was asking my mom because we were having a pretty good conversation. I said, "Well, what becomes of the other three officers that were with Derek Chauvin? They hadn't had their trial yet. Um, I mean, what could they also be charged for second degree or basically an accomplice? Or I mean, what can they be charged with? Because the other two or three officers stood around and did nothing, which tells me they were pretty much complicit. There's a $5 word for the day. Uh, like I said, it's a step in the right direction, but we are not finished by a long shot. Apparently, there was some remarks being made, like I reported last night, uh, by Congresswoman Maxine Waters, and they were so up in arms about that. But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, honey, what you said was the silliest shit and the dumbest shit I have ever heard. She gets up on this podium, y'all, and she says to George Floyd, "Thank you for sacrificing your life for." Excuse me, he did what?
He was murdered, sweetheart.
Right, like you really sat there,
Sacrificing your life would
sacrifice.
be like, signing up or enlisting for the armed services and getting killed. You,
Right.
I mean, unless you call being a sacrifice being black, since every day we wake up and we never know what's going to happen.
I mean, she really sat there and said, "Thank you for being there to call out to his mother. Because of you and because of thousands, millions of people around the world who came out for justice, your name will always be synonymous with justice. And now we have to make sure justice prevails in the sentencing." You could have just said that and we would have been all right. But you sat there and said, "Thank you for sacrificing your life." Nancy.
If my child was crossing the street and a car was coming and I jump in front of the car to save that child, my child or whoever's child, that's me sacrificing my life because I know
Right.
exactly okay, I could die.
Right.
I could survive this. Um,
But it was to help someone
it
else.
was to help someone else. You sacrifice your life in order to help someone else. I mean, obviously, George Floyd's sacrifice really hasn't sacrificed much if you still have people of color getting murdered and shot and unarmed even after his death.
That part. I mean, like I said, while there is some justice, is a long way to go. Um, but again, positive vibes to his family. Hopefully, they can get
That's
some
that
type of
was pretty
closure.
much from here, nigga, justice.
I wasn't. I was. See, here
Uh,
we go.
I'm just saying that's what it seemed like to me because I'm like, I'm looking at these charges. I don't think that these are like a slap on the wrist.
Is second degree murder, third degree, and was it second degree manslaughter? First degree, was it first degree manslaughter or second degree? I want to get it right. I'm gonna get it right. Hang on a
Sorry, but
second.
that's man one.
Facts.
Excuse me, not even man one. That's murder one. That's he murdered this man. This I don't consider that manslaughter. I consider it manslaughter if you have two kids playing and they're trying to be their favorite wrestler, and they jump off of the side of the bed and then the knee hits someone's throat and they die. That's manslaughter. You did not intentionally mean to hurt somebody. You did not set out your day to inflict harm on somebody. Someone just happened to die by accident by fucking with you.
And
This is
okay,
not what that is.
here are the charges. He was convicted of second degree unintentional murder. All right, third degree murder, and second degree manslaughter.
None of that shit that transpired indicates or screams manslaughter to me. I mean, yeah, slaughter. You slaughtered this man.
You slaughtered a man, indeed.
Fucking cut off his air supply for 9 minutes. That's beyond manslaughter. That's murder.
Yeah. And you put your hands in your pockets. You showed no empathy towards this man struggling to breathe, calling out for his mother. Like, bruh. Jurors could have convicted him of only some of the charges or none. So they
Y'all couldn't have me be a juror.
and the crazy part about this was I was really expecting this to drag on for like another week. No, 10 hours, honey.
Why him first, though?
What do you mean? Why him first?
I mean, I'm just saying, when people of color get into some sort of legal altercations or situations, you have each dude or chick. They're at the same, they're at the same shit. You got each
Oh, 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 kind of like how they did the Rodney King trial, where all four of them were there at the same
why,
time.
why are they separating this? I mean, I think that honestly,
I don't know.
what
I
kills
don't
me,
know.
what kills me about all of this, I just feel like I don't feel like justice is ever going to be served because a guilty verdict, it just means you're guilty. You were found guilty of the lowest form of a fucking slap on the wrist. That's what you were found guilty for. But is it justice really? I can't really say that it's justice. Justice to me would have been life in prison without the possibility of parole, not even getting the needle. I feel like I would rather watch somebody suffer like he did. For 9 minutes of no air, he should be every day in a fucking jail cell without with only 1 hour, not even an hour, a half hour of being able to get some rec space.
Now it says here that he's looking at upwards of 40 years, but the minimum is about 12, 13.
They'll give him the minimum.
Yeah, they'll give him the minimum. Probably let him out on good behavior.
Yeah, you get jail time. Basically,
I had to look up the difference between second degree manslaughter and third degree manslaughter, but I mean, to me, death is death. You did it. Second degree unintentional is also called felony murder. So they said to prove this count, prosecutors had to show that Chauvin killed Floyd while committing or trying to commit a felony, in this case, third degree assault. They didn't have to prove Chauvin intended to kill Floyd, only that he intended to apply unlawful force that caused bodily harm. Now, y'all sat there and tried to say he inhaled carbon monoxide, which that was a small trace in his body. You tried to say fentanyl. You tried to say this. It was only a margin compared to the blunt force to his neck. Like, he didn't even, the part that got me was he didn't even try to move his leg, his knee from the neck to the shoulder where it was supposed to have been. And he already was handcuffed. So what was your point in doing that? Like, but anyway, I guess you can say, then yeah, it to some it may not be justice, but it is accountability being held. And hopefully we'll have more of that. You see that they, were fencing up parts of Minneapolis. They should just go ahead and leave that up for the next trial. They had the army deployed, like ready. Oh, but when these people were out here at the Capitol fucking shit up, y'all held them back for like 2 hours. They were ready to go. You held them back for what, 1 or 2 hours because you had to reach your chain of command who was unavailable to make a call. Like, really? But y'all had them out there deployed and ready.
You know what I wanna see more of? And I mean this in the nicest way possible, y'all. I would like to see more Black people or just anyone in general, Black, white, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. I wanna see more of, action in preventing someone's death than to stand there, "Get off of him! You're hurting him! Oh my god, do you guys see this?" It's like the person in me, like, people have said, like, they've argued with me about this online before, like, "Oh, so I'm supposed to put my life in danger, but to" yeah, I would. If I saw a cop kneeling on someone's neck, you will not see this from me. I'd be like, "Hey, yo, take this, Facebook Live, film me."
Right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, film that.
That's what I get for being, so, involved, but, I just think that we need to stop filming. Stop filming this shit, like, start, telling these cops, "Yo, you wanna do that? You try that, what you doing with him to me." And, maybe a lot of our people will still be here, because I just feel like there's just a lot of people just, like, saying, "Stop, don't hurt him," or, "You're hurting her." No, get the fuck up off. And if you're gonna lock me up, you're gonna lock them up, you're gonna lock all of us up. Like, this is, my aunt, shout out to my aunt. My aunt Robin had made a post today. It's weird. I be looking at posts and I forget to engage, so I don't wanna make it seem like I'm lurking. But my aunt Robin, she actually posted something very interesting. She says, "This generation, you know, we don't have no Malcolm X's. We don't have no Martin Luther Kings." I know they got, like, some of these, like, high profile influencer hoteps. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about real people. Like, everybody wants to be a fucking rapper, but you never see anybody that really wants to take the stand and say, "You know what? I'm gonna be the voice. I'm gonna be the voice. I'm gonna stand up for my people." And have groups of people that are really about, and I'm not saying that there's nobody doing it. I'm just saying that there needs to be more support for these people that are. Because it's becoming like a situation, do we need a savior? No, we don't need a savior, we need a voice. We need someone that's not scared to come out and say and, risk their life for freedom and justice.
See, that's the part where there are people out there who can be vocal all day, but they're not gonna physically throw themselves out there. They don't wanna become martyrs. I
And
shouldn't have to damn near be a martyr just for change to happen, or,
I would,
you know,
I would.
I can't
I
s now I personally can't say that I'll just fling myself at the first bullet, but
I would. Honestly, like, I feel like, even back to, exposing scams, right? I lost a lot with that. I
yeah.
lost a lot with that. I got a lot of I got doxxed. People leaked my address. People, threatened me. They threatened my life. They posted that they knew where I lived, but I feel like it's like it wasn't enough for me. Like, it's like, I'm not gonna say that like, I got off on it, but it was like, if you really not guilty like you say you are and you're going to this like magnitude, then come get me. And I just have always been an activist, like, not just with the music business, but just in general, like, the family court system and all this shit. I'm not scared to die to protect other people, and I think that's why we need more people that are like that, because it's more like, you have artists that get involved with shit, but they get involved just enough to bring them attention and, have people rolling with them and rocking with them, and then they stop. And then you have people that, they develop this thing where, it's clout. Most of the people do shit for clout. It's never out of the kindness of their heart. But if I ever decided, like I said, I'm gonna run for office one day, I'm going to be doing my part in making changes in my community. And, you know, I'm serious about that. You don't see nobody else really serious about that. I know 2 rappers that actually quit making music and started making noise. And they have been going to every single protest. Some of them were even beaten. Some of them were even arrested. Their whole families are shattered. They gave up something to help our cause. And it's so weird to watch one of your friends who's been like, "Yo, you know, light it up, all this," to now, on some "I'm for the people" type shit. We need to start doing that. Get back into the politics, into political shit. Stop waiting for people to die to make change. Just get out there and start being the voice that you know you could be. This shit comes with the territory. You may get killed. You may die. But Malcolm X, he knew he was what was gonna happen. And if we wanna get real technical, Jesus knew what was gonna happen. Someone's going to betray me tonight. He knew.
Which one will it be?
He knew. Not Judas. Not Judas. Oh, yeah, Judas. But
Yeah, yeah, that motherfucker over there. Mhm.
what is our path? What is our purpose? Are we here to just collect dust, or are we here to make a change for the future? And I literally feel like it's time. We need more lawyers, more doctors, more biophysicists, and less rappers. And some of y'all really need to take a minute.
I mean, you can, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can be proactive without getting killed. There are ways to do that. If you can help it.
If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Now, in the midst of all of this, of course, Twitter's been a buzz of the guilty verdicts. Of course, Facebook's been all over. This morning, as I was getting ready for work, I was reading the ticker on the bottom of the news screen, and it said that Facebook was going to take down any posts. Good God, that's a big ass coffee bowl.
This Gina got me this for my birthday,
My mom has one. It's green.
and I can fit my whole face in it.
Okay, that's all right. So, so Facebook says that they were going to take down any posts that were uh, violent, inciting violence, uh, anything like that. Funny how you're quick to doing that, but you still won't block people for calling folks the N word.
Um, Not to cut you. Shout out to Ride 2076, who says we must protect George Floyd's daughter and family at all costs. Yes.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Because she was a little, well, she's still a little girl, She has to grow up without her father. And hopefully this will,
I hope they scrubbed the video from the internet.
they got to.
I
Because
mean,
there are some people who hadn't seen it, and I understand why you wouldn't want to. But yeah, they should go ahead and just
I hope they just not take it down off the web, but just make it
harder to,
it's accessible, but through a private server or some shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will spark her career choice, that maybe she wants to be a lawyer. Maybe she wants to be a congresswoman to help change laws. Maybe that might be her path. But it's sad that the death of her father would be the catalyst for that. That's another $5 word for you. I'm just giving them to you tonight.
Oh my God.
I've been reading and googling. No, I'm not completely dumb, y'all. I do know some words.
I am. I admit that.
I mean, sometimes my mind is just complete. But when I know some words. Like yesterday, what was the $50 word? Behest.
Behest.
Who has ever used that word in a sentence? But anyway, but yeah, hopefully she'll grow not to be angry, but just be proactive, like you said, and be a change in her community. When she gets older, like I said, she might become a lawyer. And we need more women lawyers as well. I mean, there are some out there, but like female producers, they're kind of rare.
I really want to be an attorney. Um, but I looked at how long that schooling is, and
About 8 years, ain't it?
I mean, for the type of law that I want to do, I found a school. Um, it's going to be Fordham University.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm stuck between civil rights attorney and family law. I'm stuck between those two because I told you, like, there's two things that need to be reformed. Obviously, civil rights, and I believe the family court system needs to be reformed, and nobody has spoken about that, cares about that. They're just not interested in that. You see a woman and she got a CPS case, it must be something that she did. Not from some of the cases that I read. It's just a lot of shit that I feel like I have a lot of time to do, and I just need to apply myself better. Probably to put down the Grand Theft Auto and just really stick to my guns and go with it because nobody cares about the family court system. I think that's the only court system that nobody gives a shit about. You got fathers losing their rights left and right, and they're trying to be in their child's life. You got mothers losing their rights. You got grandparents that don't have rights at all, and they're trying to get their grandchild out of terrible situations, but they can't because legally grandparents don't have rights. It's shit
Right.
like that really makes me feel like, if no one is taking action in that, maybe I was the one that was called upon to do some shit. So I really plan on, I hope I figure it out. I mean, we do need more civil rights lawyers. You have women that are getting fired from their jobs from being inappropriately touched, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many different realms of injustices that everyone is only focused on criminal law.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have other areas in law that is supposed to be civil, and their people are being treated like criminals. You cannot apply a criminal court system of the ways of applying the laws in a civil court, and that's why I'm saying I be talking to people all the time. "Oh, my baby mom did this and blah." I'm like, "How the fuck did a family court judge get you locked up? That's way out of their jurisdiction."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand that there's areas in law, and that's why the shit that I posted on Sunday, which had people questioning, when I said that American citizens, I don't care if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, or green, we are not humans. We're capital. And these are executive orders that are signed. Like, does anyone ever sit down and actually say, "Oh, I'm bored. Let me spark a doobie. Oh, happy 420, y'all."
You know what about that? How come we don't have a National Get Drunk Day?
Because alcohol's a drug.
No,
According to my drug counselor, I wasn't on drugs, y'all. Y'all know how the criminal court system is. You know, you fucking do some dumb shit, and they order you to take a piss test, which I'm like, what the fuck does this have anything to do with taking? Because they couldn't pin nothing on me.
right.
They
They was
wasn't
gonna find something, damn it.
okay, so yeah, send her to the therapist. The therapist says, Minx is fine. There's really nothing wrong. Send her for a drug test, and boom. Weed. Weed. So I said, "You're sending me to a drug program for weed? Gotcha, bitch. I'll take it. Thank you.
Right.
30 days. I'm in this program.
Wow.
I come out, day one. Can you please tell us your drug of choice?" I said, "Weed." "You're here for weed?"
Like they couldn't believe that
You had weed on you when you were arrested?" "No, it was just
in
I
your
had
system.
smoked 2 days ago from that." And they literally told me, because I wanted to be a drug counselor after that, which is very weird. But they literally told us, like, I took a test. I didn't piss positive for weed. There was alcohol in my system. And my counselor told me, "Oh, you can't drink." I said, "Wait, you gonna take away my ganja and my Jack Daniels?"
Oh, you was hitting the hard shit.
No, I was reckless.
Oh
But
my gosh.
apparently alcohol
Just fuck your liver, huh?
oh, alcohol actually, my liver is fucked up too, and they never told me. I actually read, like, one of my surgeries I had, and when they put the whole breakdown of like your organs, and they said
Mm-hmm.
my liver is like 75%. I said, what a collapsed lung.
Oh no.
The fuck? I said, am I dead? I don't know, but alcohol is considered a drug. It is considered a drug, and I never knew that.
Well, I am an abuser. My name is Seven, and I enjoy my alcohol.
I like my wine.
I'm not an everyday shit faced drunk dog because I have to get up every morning at 6. There's no way I could recover. But I do enjoy my wines. I enjoy my blue motorcycles with extra vroom vroom. I do like. I I I, I do like. I like my drinks, you know. Other than Cinco de Mayo, because that's not really for us. We do need a national get drunk day.
I think
We
that
we
will be
we we, we shouldn't infringe on Cinco de Mayo. Let our Hispanic brethren have that. We need to
that
come up
will
with our own.
National Get Drunk Day will be the day that they say, guess what, guys? I have great news. The pandemic is over. Like,
Oh, yo,
excited.
grab a bottle. Um,
But yes, did you see the post I tagged you in on our Aunt Karen
hold on.
with the biracial child?
Yes, I did. Before we get to that, before we do get to that, you already know. Just like 30 minutes in, didn't do my intros.
Oh,
Uh,
we just got
we
right
just
into it.
got dive it on in. Just
No
dive it on in.
foreplay, no nothing.
No kiss, no. Hey, how are you? My name is Seven. How are you? What's your favorite color? Uh, yeah, y'all are recipients of the brand spanking shiny red ass hair nigga damn award because you didn't ask for it, but because people like to force stuff on you whether you ask for it or not. It's free. Just take it. It's nice. It's a hair nigga damn award. Uh, I mean, look at it though. Just bling. Just nice. Uh, minxradio.com is where you can catch past episodes of the Minx Show podcast. Also, hit that good old merch tab. Shout out to those who are still buying our merch. We do appreciate you guys. And of course, the truth that we were always going to tell you, we are working on new shit. Uh, and ladies and gentlemen, y'all need to go ahead and join the new industry movement. This is the rabbit hole shit that you cannot just say on these people's public interwebs. Deeper, darker criminal link, new industry movement. There you go. Also, artists, if you want to send in your music for future playlisting, or if you want your song played during one of Minx's live streams on Twitch, you're more than welcome to do so. Submissions at minxradio.com. Please only send one track or one video. We don't need a whole mixtape. We don't need the deluxe. We don't need an EP, LP, CD. We didn't ask for none of those letters. We just need one song. We just need one. Submissions at minxradio.com. And yeah, follow us on our social medias. You can follow Minx at Brewha Bars on Instagram, Twitter, and also TikTok. You can follow me at 759_434 on IG and 7_5_9BeatsVA on Twitter. I love Twitter because talking to complete strangers, and I know we've been doing this shit for years, but talking to complete strangers is so freaking fun. I get so much engagement just on some random shit. And I do have a question for you, Minx, and for those who are for those who are tuned in with us tonight. If you have ever seen the movie Juice,
I sure have.
there is a scene where Steele is in the kitchen whipping up breakfast for him and the homeboys. He's got the eggs and bacon in one pan, mind you, hooking it up, takes a swig of the OE. Then he says, let's splash it on in there with a little bit of backwash, stirs it on in there for extra flavor. He serves it to his boys. Question is, do you or have you made your bacon and eggs in the same pan together at the same time?
I have. And I wound up in the hospital the same day.
See, this is why you shouldn't do shit like that. See, I try. It must, you know, the responses that I got. It must be a down south thing. It must be a country thing. It must no the fuck it ain't. I'm gonna tell you who don't do it and where she doesn't do it at. Um, I
No,
can
I
tell
did
you.
that shit. I'm not gonna front, I did.
I mean, you know, some people, if when they say yeah, I cooking in the same pan, they mean yeah, I cook my bacon first. I take my bacon out. I drain my grease, leave only maybe a teaspoon in there because you got to have that flavor. Then I make my eggs. Don't nobody want you cooking the bacon and the eggs with all that grease.
Oh, again, like I said, this is how I wound up in the fucking hospital. See, my dumbass, well, I'm not gonna say my dumbass. I was just broke. I had no monies. So basically, I went, I go in the fridge, and we didn't have no butter. We didn't have no butter. I just
Mm-hmm.
got finished frying up the bacon because I'm one of those people. I just start doing everything until I realize, oh my god, we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this, and I got the. So I was like, fuck, I don't have any butter. So I said, I could scramble it in the bacon grease, and next thing I know, what is it, doc? Like,
Yeah, yeah. You're not supposed to fry and scramble your eggs in 2 inches of bacon grease. Like that is not what you're supposed to do.
my blood pressure was so high that I think I clogged every artery just by that one sitting.
Yeah, no, you deserve that shit.
Uh,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are to make your bacon and eggs in the same pan, please take your bacon off first. Drain your grease. Try to get some crusties off because they're gonna burn before you put your eggs in there. Please scrape some of that hard, crispy, crusty shit off first. Put a little tablespoon of your bacon grease in there and scramble your eggs, please. Don't be like Steel.
oh, did I tell you Patrice is back?
Hi, Patrice.
Patrice is back, and she
Thank you.
followed
Thank you for the follow.
she
Yes,
followed
thank you.
me on IG, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's effective. People are following me again."
Yeah.
It's just weird though because I really think I should change my username.
No, leave it.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm so used
Here
to,
we go.
when I go into people's live streams and shit, and they look, they be doing, "How you doing, Minx? How are you? It's nice to see you." Now today, this happened 3 times today.
Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. They call you Bruja bars?
No. This one chick, she was like, I tipped her, 10 coins, 10 roses, because I always tip when I go to live streams. I tell everybody that. So she was saying some real deep shit, and she was doing her makeup, and she looked right. So I was tipping, and she goes, oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna just call you Brittany.
No.
Y'all don't know how to say bruja.
Brittany? Because
I'm,
nobody uses that word,
I'm just
but
calling you.
you and Spanish people.
I'm gonna call you Brittany. I was like, I like Bruja. I was like, look, just call me B. Just call me B.
No, 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 no. See, we don't normally use that word. It's normally people from New York and
Y'all just name me. Y'all name me. Y'all pick my next. Y'all pick my handle, and it can have
Brit
minks in it.
Brittany.
It can have minks in it. I was gonna use it as just minks. I don't want to use minks official because that's gonna get me taken down.
Oh, you already know.
So I wanted to be like, I'm not.
This bitch again. Get her.
I was gonna say I'm not minks, or what everybody should be addressing me as is I hate minks because you fucking do hate me. Oh, I might just name it that. I hate minks.
Well, then you're just, you might be a troll account.
I might be manifesting that shit.
Yeah.
Minks the rapper? No, that sounds whack. Y'all name me, and whoever picks the best name, I'll give you $25. I hate this shit. I like Bruja Nasty though. That's gonna definitely be my.
That sounds like a stripper name from the most gutter borough ever.
Well, it was weird though. I was playing on Twitch. It says Bruja Nasty, right? Because I'm nasty with it. I really just do ice and do all that. So dude was so sweet. He goes, Thank you so much for the tip, Honesty.
Honesty.
I kinda like that. I was like, "Ooh, Honesty. That sounds very,
Honesty.
you know, thank you, Bru." And I was reading it, Honesty. It looks like Honesty.
Well, you did. You don't have a space between it. It's just one long ass word. Honesty.
Honesty. I was like, "Okay, I will be Honesty in VR."
No. Um, quit
Paper and
changing.
bucks.
Don't change your name. You know what? Don't do
Just
it.
call me Brouhaha Bars or call me Bars. Just I hate, it sucks us Black people. We have a hard time pronunciating things sometimes. So I don't expect
And
Bruja.
and I was expecting I was expecting that before anything. I mean, because you have fucked up some people's names.
I know. But I love that. Honesty. Mm.
Honesty.
Sounds like an OnlyFans account and shit.
Stop it. Get some help.
Well, we starting early, I see.
Yeah, with the foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans. And speaking of more fuckery, after the guilty verdict, I know I muted Boosie on IG, and I muted his ass on Twitter.
Who, Little Boosie?
Yes, because this motherfucker's so problematic. He's just the first tweet. The first tweet in relation to these verdicts. This fool holler, he lucky he ain't going in jail in Louisiana. Eggplant emojis. Why are you so obsessed with with just why? You're obsessed with gay people and what they do. You're obsessed with sex because obviously you try to pimp your son out. You are obsessed with penis, sir. Why? Why
'Cause
was that?
he
Why
might
was
be gay.
that your first tweet? Why was that your first tweet?
He might be gay. I mean, honestly, the way that I've met a lot of straight dudes that say a lot of homophobic things, and it's because
He is very much so.
it's either they. Thank you for the follow, Rich Evans. I thought I had my alerts and shit set up, but I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Oh,
it.
yes. I feel like when you have like people that have been exposed or have participated in a homosexual act, and men tend to do a lot more manlier things so they can feel more manly because they're embarrassed. So they'll do dumb shit like you'll see them in the club and chicks shaking their ass, and it's like they're just trying to like take away that experience, and you really find out in the end. Like there's been a couple of people that has come out and acting like, I can't stand gay people. I don't like their lifestyle. But the first time they were ever exposed to sex, they were molested by the person of the same sex. So they have to act out in this fashion.
He had told a story on the Breakfast Club about how he walked in the showers and there was a bit of a menage going on with three other men. And he told that story in such detail. It was like, bruh, if you walk into a shower, first of all, you walk into a shower with a lot of people of the same sex. Naturally, your first reaction is going to be like this. Because nobody wants to be stared at while they're trying to take a shower. Unfortunately, there are no shower curtains in jail because, you might just choke somebody with one. So, in this case, if you happen to go to a communal shower and it's just shower head, shower head, shower head, shower head, there's no division, there's no type of partition or nothing, and you see some questionable shit going on and you scream that you are so straight, why are you standing there watching this man getting raw dogged in the shower? And you're able to account a play by play of what happened.
He was probably traumatized by that.
But I mean,
but shout out to the girl that when I was in county jail, I said I was refusing to take a shower because I was like, do we get privacy? The correctional officer was
you
like,
thought.
Privacy? You are
You thought.
you're in jail. You don't get privacy. I watch everything. I even watch when you take a shit. I was like,
Mm.
"Oh, I'm sorry." So, shout out to the girl, I forgot her name. I think her name was Stephanie or something. She probably knew I was scared to death, and what she did was, well, she said, If you want, what I could do is I could protect you." I was like, "At what cost?"
Right.
I don't have
How many bags of chips and Twinkies do you want for this?
I was like, "What cost?" But, you just got some humane people in the world, so sh while I was taking a shower, very ever so covered, she stood in front of me and just made me feel comfortable, and, you do meet some nice people like that, but then, of course, what they don't tell you about in jail is the promises that you feel terrible that you can't keep. So you're leaving and you got your bags and shit, and you're just like, "All right, guys, I just hope your cases go well, and I hope you guys get freedom." And so this chick says to me, "Can you write to me?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll write to you." "You promise?" "Oh yeah, I'll write to you." Listen, I was in that car ride home like, I gotta write to this bitch.
She's gonna look for it.
She gonna look for it. And I felt bad. But yeah, I didn't write to her, and I still feel bad to this day. I just didn't want her to know my address.
You had a P.O. box.
I was broke.
Oh, you could have sent it to a.
I mean, if I was in a shelter or some shit, I wouldn't mind, but I was like, "Come on, I don't know this chick from anywhere." I wanted
You could have sent it to like your mom's house or something. Just picked it up.
Yeah, so she
Hell no, you don't want her stalking your mom. Hell no, never mind.
It's like it's weird because it was like a catch-22. I'm trying to be a nice person because she did look out. She did teach me the ropes on little things. What time is lunchtime? What time is we all sit at 10 o'clock and watch Maury together. You could sit with me, and I'm like, okay, cool. But then I'm like, I feel guilty, man. I feel like I should have wrote to her at least a post.
And then while you outside enjoying your freedom, old Stephanie is in there like,
You said you were gonna write to me.
right. I'm coming for your ass. Literally. Like,
And that would be a perfect horror movie called The Letter.
You know what? Yeah, Boosie, he needs some help.
Patrice, she says, I'm scared to go to jail, period.
Yeah, I'm not cut. I'm not cut. I'm
definitely not. I'm cut out for a mental hospital, but definitely not jail.
I don't think I would be cut out for a mental hospital. Like,
I didn't mind the mental hospital. I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that at all. But I want to say something real quick.
Okay, hold on. Before you get into that, Las Vegas Raiders, the entire organization.
Was that basketball? Football?
No, football.
Okay.
They were the Los Angeles Raiders. They recently moved to Las Vegas.
When?
Like last year or so. Yeah. But Las Vegas Raiders, whoever is running your social media account needs to be fired the fuck immediately. In the attempt of giving out one of these, they made a post and it says, I can breathe for 2021 with the Raiders logo at the bottom. That's not it.
At all.
That just ain't it. Bruh. Your PR department sucks. That's all I got on that.
Speaking of
Tasteless.
I just want to take a minute and say something real quick. It's not a rant, it's more like an observation. I told one of my friends about this today and I actually cried telling them again. But anyway, last night I was on TikTok. I was scrolling through the TikTok streets looking to support and do what I do. And I came across a TikTok that really, really bothered me and made me very, very upset to tears. All right. Now, it was one of those TikToks that, you look, 5 seconds and you're like, I'm not interested in this. But then this person had over 1 million likes and like 500,000 comments. And I was like, what is this about?
Oh my.
So there was a woman, a Black woman. kinda up in age. I think she was like 52 or 56, one of those ages, and, she's from, the South, and, she was telling a story, and, she said, "Look, guys, I know you guys were encouraging me to get my GED, but I don't wanna do it now. I was in my virtual class today, and the teacher allowed everybody to call me dumb. So I don't think I wanna get my GED anymore." I fucking started sobbing. And I
Wow.
wrote in the comments, I said, "You are not." I'm tearing up as I'm talking about it. I was like, "You are not dumb." And I said, "Shame on this school for allowing that to go on." So myself and, several others, we're writing in the comments like, "What is the name of this school? I want heads. I
Right.
want heads to roll." Because, she just reminded you of, like, someone's cousin, someone that could have been your family. And I was so hurt and so angry. I didn't even wanna, I just wanna do something. I feel like we can't allow that. Like, this woman who was so excited about getting into that level and being inspired by social media with everybody telling her that she can do it and to keep her eye on the prize and that
Mhm.
she can do this. A Black woman.
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% sure that this GED program was ran by fucking dumb white people who are racist. And I literally I've been thinking about this shit all day because I know that I'm an empath, and I know that sometimes I feel things harder than others, but honey, I couldn't sleep. I was so angry. But I do love the fact that social media actually came together. Not one comment made fun of her.
Right.
Not one comment. Everybody kept saying, "We wanna know the name of this school. We wanna put them on blast, and we want these teachers and these instructors to be fired." If this is what's happening in virtual classrooms, this needs to be addressed.
Getting your GED does not equal stupidity. It does not equal
Her
that
class
you're less than.
her classmates were also getting their GED.
Yeah. I mean, however long it takes you to get it, get it. I mean, you have people that have certain uh life instances where education wasn't really priority, but now in order for you to work,
You need it.
you need at least high school or GED equivalent. You need that for starters to make the minimum. So you need that. So if you are currently an adult uh over the age of, I'm going to say 25, and you really hadn't you're unable to find a job, and you've been looking into getting your GED, get it.
Just get it.
Just get it. You will feel so much better about yourself. And not to put any business out there, but my uncle's friend, she had gotten her GED a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? And she felt so happy to get it. I felt proud of her for getting it. It doesn't matter how old you are. Get that shit. Like, it was like graduating high school. Get that shit. You can be 23, 33, 43, 53, 63. Fuck, get it. You got people in their 90s getting their college degree. Get your GED. Your education is important. It comes first. Get
Education
that
is
shit.
forever. There's never
Yeah.
an expiration date on learning.
Education has no expiration date. Get that shit.
And that's why I wanna go back to college. That's why I wanna when I say go back to college, I failed, college. Not because I was dumb or anything, it's just I just wasn't applying myself properly.
I mean, yeah, you have high school dropouts who turn out to be very successful. You have college graduates who are at home twiddling their thumbs because they now have a degree in a market that doesn't fucking exist. And they wasted time and money. So you can't sit there and say, oh, well, I have a college education, which means I can have any job that I want. Not necessarily.
No.
If your town or your state doesn't have the market for it and you can't afford to move, guess what? You've wasted your time.
And I always say one of the jobs that like I said to Gino, we were talking about jobs that never die out. Like throughout this entire pandemic, the one I would say the one job that I've never seen gone away is the automotive industry,
Yeah.
because people still have to travel, people still have to go to work, and they need their cars, inspections and shit like that. So the automotive industry is still very very good, because even now I have even employers from LinkedIn. I'm like, what the fuck y'all want? And
Would
LinkedIn,
you be interested in working with us?
they hit me because they spoke to one of my old bosses, and they were like, can you remotely train some girls in regarding to becoming a business development coordinator? And I
Mhm.
told them pleasantly, the fuck no. Okay, because you can't. It's like you can't. You start doing remote shit, and then they start, and I know the automotive business is a very, very like draining business. They don't give a fuck about your life or your time. They don't care if you have family. They don't care if you need time off. So I'm like, if yeah, the money looks good. They showed me what the bonus would be, but I'm like, at what extent? I literally came out of work with Gina. Gina is going to be 4, so I have not had a job in 4 years. And this is the happiest that I've ever been. And this ain't for everybody. It's why I don't like when you got entrepreneurs and stuff. They make it seem like this is the life, like you must do this shit, but they don't tell you about the blood, the sweat, the tears, the times you may not make any money, the refunds that you may have to do because people are trying to G the PayPal system. They don't tell you about the fact that, you have to pay for certain things and not have any income. They even have now. There was a TikTok I saw that was hilarious, but not really. But you had a chick, and this is a lot of people that took out that PPP loan.
Oh, fraud as hell.
Uncle Sam is coming to collect, and here come the GoFundMe's.
Hmm.
Hey, y'all. So Uncle Sam is threatening to put me in jail, and I have 5 kids, and I need to pay back $200,000. Well, who the fuck told you needed $200,000?
Right. Why would you even?
All you do is you're a lash technician. What the fuck you needed $200,000 for?
Well, I needed to rent a building, and I needed supplies, and I needed dog.
Patrice, it is at an all-time high, these fucking
Oh,
scams.
oh yeah, a lot of scams. The PPP scams. There was a guy who had applied for a PPP scam. He turned around and bought a freaking Lambo and some jewelry down in Florida.
But this is the problem. A lot of them didn't do their research, right? Because there's been a couple of people that hit me and said, "You never took out a PPP loan?" I said, "No."
Fuck no, you got to pay that shit back, dog. And if your business fails,
Au contraire. See, what people did that was stupid is that they didn't do all their research. You could have gotten a PPP loan, but you were also supposed to I know, yeah, Patrice. She says one of the dudes from Pretty Ricky got arrested for that. Yep.
yep.
See, I actually spoke because y'all are talking to people that are on Instagram that you don't fucking know. Y'all are going to people on Clubhouse that you don't fucking know, not realizing that every loan that they process, they're getting a percentage of it. So of course they're going to sit there and they're going to mess you up. So what they don't tell you is that not only do you file the PPP loan, you're also supposed to fill out paperwork for the loan forgiveness program. Supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And they didn't. And that's why you guys who took out a $20,000 loan, you're gonna be paying back 60. Those
And
you
tried to flip the shit.
and then tried to flip it this is exactly what I said. People are not knowledgeable. Everything is not a hack. Everything is not a life hack. Talk to a real bank. Talk to a real banker. Talk to your bank, preferably. Talk
Yeah.
to your banker, preferably. Y'all need to stop taking advice from motherfuckers on the social media. They're I'll help you do it. I was able to get 3 of my clients. Yeah, but guess what? He walked away from that with 5 Gs and then put you in the hole in interest.
Yikes.
But you got paid though. So now what? A bunch of hardworking Black people who were probably misled. I know the majority of them was probably trying to G the system, but that was not trying to G the system, was really trying to get their business started and off the ground. Those are the ones that I feel sorry for because they were poorly misled.
Yeah, a lot of Black people just thought it was free money
Ain't shit free.
and jumped at it like 20,000. Shit.
And I get it for free. Yeah.
Shit, I'm about to ball out. No, you cannot.
You mean you about to balls out in prison?
Facts.
And that's correct. Y'all are not. You guys do half the research. You get the light bulb, and then y'all just start signing and giving away your personal info. And I just don't think that's right. If I feel like I live my life based off of this. If 3 people tell me the same thing, then it's valid. It's valid at that point. If 3 people tell me the same thing, dope. But if one person is telling me something different, I'm gonna investigate what that one person said differently and then come to a conclusion. But y'all watch one TikTok and that's it, which I had to correct maybe 2 or 3 people about some dumb shit they had said. I was like they was trying to talk about our graphic company, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were like, "Oh, do you want to have great overlays and graphics for your live streams? Why don't you use this website?" And I'm like, did you tell them that they got to pay monthly for that shit?
Right.
Did you tell them that you had to pay monthly for that? Did you tell them that if you don't pay monthly for that you have to pay for each individual download? Did you tell them that? You're telling them half truths. Tell the full story.
Yeah. Please tell it. If you're gonna tell it all and tell it right.
I tell the full thing because you know what? Then you don't want to have to. Or sometimes they leave out half so they can go and follow up with another reply video and keep building up their fucking engagement.
Mm-hmm. They
That.
know.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. So Lil Nas X's record label. Apparently, Montero has been taken off of streaming services,
Which we knew.
which we knew that was coming. Says it's out of their control. Now, who removed it? If the record label's saying there's nothing we can do, our hands are tied. Who removed it and why?
He did. He did.
Columbia Records. Thanks for all your comments regarding Montero. Call Me by Your Name. It's unfortunately out of our control, but we're doing everything we can to keep the song on streaming services. We'll keep you up to date as we hear more. Thank you for understanding.
I swear, if people don't realize that Lil Nas X is a fucking industry plant by now, then you never will.
He says, not even joking. Everyone stream Call Me by Your Name hard today because it may no longer be available tomorrow. There's nothing I can really do about it. Thanks for all the support. In a follow-up message, he typed, everyone screen record the audio video on YouTube so you will have the song in your gallery. Worst case scenario.
Okay. Industry plant, number 1. Number 2, this ever since Lil Nas X came out, I don't know if anyone has noticed. I started noticing patterns in people. And he has a very noticeable pattern. We understand your biggest fear is losing that fire and spunk because you will never have another Old Town Road. And he does all of this controversial, unnecessary shit and trying to fight for something. Because honestly, like I said, why would you even if he really felt that way, right? If this was really occurring, because this is like another situation with Tom McDonald when he fucking said, I don't know if you remember, I did the whole podcast because I was pulling his G card. Yeah, Patrice, things have been going downhill for him since the video came out. Absolutely. But when I had exposed Tom McDonald, he kind of pulled like the same type of shit. He had a song called If I Were Black. That was the name of the song that was dropping at that time. I don't know if you ever saw that podcast I did, but I flipped the fuck out. And all of his fans, they came for me, but a couple of people were doing YouTube videos and using my segment as like, oh, even Minx Couture said the same thing. And you see me with my foggy lens. Yeah, you guys don't understand this, man. This is me. So he was coming out with a song. Mind you, I was a Tom McDonald fan. Okay. I thought that he was dope. I thought that he had a good, I just liked his style. Okay. The day that I stopped being a fan of his is when I realized that he is he's a clout chasing artist, an artist that has dope music and doesn't need to chase clout, but does it. Okay. So he had a song.
That's a lot of artists that do that.
Well, he is the poster child for it. Okay. So what he did was he created a song and a music video called If I Were Black. He comes out Monday and says, "Hey guys, I got a new song dropping, but I have an issue. So my distribution company is telling me that they will not allow me to release this song." So I was like, "Word?" The song is called If I Were Black, and it's basically, putting a scope on, white privilege, and mind you, this dude is white.
Of course.
Putting the scope on white privilege, and I just wanted to tell my side of what I thought about it, and they're not allowing me to. So of course, his fans are like, "Oh my god, that's so messed up. This is censorship." And I was the only one that wrote in the comments that got deleted. What's the name of the distribution company so that we can avoid them? My comment was deleted. So I felt some kind of way about that. So I'm like, if you're really being censored like that, if you're talking about you're trying to use your white voice to talk about our black voices that are being silenced, what is the name of the distribution company? Then he blocked me. I said, I did research. And he really thinks that people are fucking stupid. So when I did my whole expose and then all his fans started coming for me, I just put 2 and 2 together. I said, "So you're telling us that your distribution company is trying to silence you in releasing this music video and song. So my question is, how is it that," because then he wrote, I think it was like Wednesday, "Hey guys, there's hope. I just found a new distribution company that's going to allow me to release my music." But I'm like, "But you're unsigned. You're not on Beyonce status on a Wednesday to be able to drop a song and
On a
distribution."
Wednesday.
Yeah, distribution platforms everywhere by that Friday, which I thought was very, very, convenient, being that Friday is New Music Friday, right?
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, I waited and waited and waited. The song drops, right? I see the video. I literally said, "This is blackface. This
Yikes.
is blackface." And I went on my podcast that night and I aired him out. I was like, "You didn't want to tell us the name of the distribution company. However, when we went to YouTube and we checked and saw your previous releases are on YouTube, we were able to pull up the distribution company." So we also sent an email out to the distribution company to ask them why on earth they would censor you, and they said that they didn't. So you used this. Just say you were changing distribution companies. I'm not gonna be with them. I'm gonna go with DistroKid, right? So now magically, I was like, "You have a large platform, sir. You have thousands of people calling you, the next Eminem, the next this and that. So you mean you couldn't say, 'You know what? Fuck the distribution companies. I'm gonna be releasing this on my YouTube exclusively.'" Oh, that would have been too hard. So he hates me for life because I exposed him. And that's the same shit like Lil Nas X. I'm this close to exposing him because I got dirt on him. But I'm waiting for him to tell the story himself because it's about to really hit the fan if I even talk about it. But he's full of shit. He's not a real artist. They keep calling him a fucking rapper. What rap have you heard from him? What he's
Yikes.
because he's black, he's a rapper?
They try to say the same thing with Post Malone, but Post Malone is not.
He's not he doesn't even remotely rap.
I guess because of the style of music.
It's trap R&B, trap-on-a-b.
Trap.
It's just trap R&B. Just he does trap R&B.
Trap R&B.
That's a new genre. Trap mu
Trap
you're creating beats on 60 to 80 beats per minute with trap sounds, trap melodies, and you're just singing an autotune. It's trap R&B. I like it. I listen to it. I still listen to White Iverson, I'm not gonna front. That beat is amazing.
Yeah, that beat is alright though.
But yeah, fuck him. He's an industry plant. He's not a real artist. They're using him. I don't even know why that song Old Town Road even went viral like that. It's a fucking whack ass song. It always has been a whack ass song.
Well, because kids liked it and the shit was catchy.
The song made no sense.
Well, it wasn't for us to figure that out.
And it was still a Future type beat. Just remember that. That beat.
It was not a Future. Future would not rhyme on something with banjos in it.
That was the title of the beat on Beatstar.
I know, and that was the dumbest shit ever.
When I saw that, I said, Future type beat, how? Where?
Nothing about it said Future. Not down, down, down. That
Yeah,
does not say Future.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
says Miley Cyrus would rap on that.
Right. Patrice says, "I have a hard time listening to his music." I haven't Imma be honest, I don't even listen to his shit. It's just all I see when things are associated with Lil Nas X is you're just a rapper that is, controversial and you're gay and congratulations. That's all I see. I don't see no talent there. I mean, he has a great style sense, but that's about it.
Big following, but
What do we fault? Like, why are we giving these people a platform if they're not popping?
well, whoever he got that beat from.
That dude, I bet you he hates himself now.
He is not forever associated with an industry plant.
For real.
Yikes. But right.
I don't
So so apparently we all knew that Kim and Kanye was getting divorced, but now Kanye is kind of pissed because everybody thinks that the divorce was Kim's idea, when in fact it was not. It was his. Which is shocking to me because I would have thought that he was the guy that would try to save the family, save the marriage, but he said, no, fuck this, get out. You cannot contact me directly. You have to speak to my security detail.
I'm just
But
glad that we won't have to hear Kanye ever again.
you probably will. You probably will.
Oh my God, no. No.
Because he's still my children's father.
Patrice says, shocking to me too. Kanye has not been right since his mother passed away.
We knew that, but I mean, but see, we see when I kept saying he hasn't been right since his mother passed away. Oh no, let's dismiss that completely. He has mental health issues. No, it started there. He started unraveling there. And then it kept snowballing. Now he has mental health issues.
I don't think Kanye's crazy. I don't think he's crazy at all.
He's done some outlandish shit, but I'm not going to sit there and judge that man.
I don't think he's crazy.
You ran for president. You flat out in public said, my wife tried to abort my baby. You said nothing about whatever policy that you had. You was running as the birthday party, which made no sense. They laughed you out the room. You started doing crazy shit, just tweeting all kinds of whatever because you're Kanye and nobody's going to, second question you. But now,
well, I'm gonna just say this, and you guys could decode it as best as you can. The Kardashians, okay, they're witches. I'm just leave it like that. They are witches. Okay. I'm not talking like the craft. I'm talking deeper than that. I don't think that Kanye is crazy. I think that what happens in these industry situations, and I'm trying to keep this in a way where this is for the woke show, but not really. But I don't really think that Kanye is crazy. There seems to be something that goes on in Hollywood, Hollyweird. What's up, Don Ezzo? In Hollywood or Hollyweird, where it's like in order for you to get to a certain point or level, you have to fuck a Kardashian. I mean, I don't understand that. Lamar Odom, like there's a huge list. And I'm like, why does this have to be like, okay, go past you're in jail, but not really, you're just parking. You know what I mean? Like I don't like the Kardashians.
wow.
It's like you date a Kardashian and your career goes crazy. Okay.
All right. Okay. Who was the first guy? Was it Reggie Bush? I think Reggie Bush was like the first. Well, other than OJ, was like the first current black man to date a Kardashian.
It would be the mom because she was smashing OJ, and I don't care what nobody says.
I said after OJ. We already counted him.
Oh.
Yeah, after OJ. There was a long ass gap, and then bam, the new generation took over. I think Reggie Bush was like the first, and then Ray J snuck in with the sex tape, and then it was
That's the one gray area that I still think about to this day. Like, what was so dope about Ray J that him smashing her blew her up? And I know they keep saying she didn't allow a sex tape to ruin her career. Bitch, she had her mom market it.
A momager.
Her mom marketed that tape. So I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, I just look at that whole circle. Something is very wrong.
Quite serious ass question. Is Chris like she's gonna be like the demise of her daughters because she's in their mix all the time. She's their momager. Like, why would you want your mother managing your life? I should have fuck wouldn't, but why would you want your mom in every business uh aspect of your life?
She's their pimp. That mother
That's what I meant to say, but I didn't know how it was going to come out.
she is the matriarch pimp. Okay. If it doesn't present as a business opportunity, she just is not interested. That's what I'm saying. I'm worried about the grandchildren. And I
Now,
know
question.
what Kanye had said, what he said, and I know why he said what he said. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's crazy. I think what happened was he had a breakthrough. He had a breakthrough and he realized that these bitches are witches.
Now, question. If Robert Kardashian, what's his name, Robert? Yeah.
Yeah.
If Robert Kardashian was still alive, would they be out like this now?
No. Mm-mm.
I mean, because a part of me thinks that after he died, Chris just went, that's it. I'm going to pimp my daughters out. We're going to get rich.
Well, that's what the majority of parents do in showbiz. I mean, I don't know if you've heard with Jaguar Wright, you know, when she does her live streams, you know, she's dropped a lot of dimes on parents in the industry that pimp their own children out because they want to get out the hood.
Living vicariously through your kids and you putting them in dangerous situations and making them do shit that they really don't want to do.
Yeah, she definitely did paint that picture. You know, she said you know while you're the parent and you know what's about to go down. You know
Right.
what's about to go down, but they try to hey, why don't you go downstairs to the rec area and go grab yourself some coffee while we rape your child?
Shit.
And they let that shit happen. And I'm like, this is why people like Britney Spears, I'm concerned about. This is why a lot of childhood actors, you know, they're coming out like even Orlando. Did you hear his record?
Yes, I did.
First of all, that shit was hot.
But why now?
Because he had his breakthrough. He had his breakthrough. You think they kept fucking listen. A lot of these
stuff like that just I don't know. I'm worried about him now. Like I was worried about him when he was coming out talking about Raven Simone and all that crazy shit he was doing, sweating like a yeah. Like nigga, what? Like he was on Vlad TV wilding.
But I think they was drugging him. I really do think they were drugging him.
And now the whole time you had bars the whole time.
I knew he had bars.
You could have been come out with an album, dog.
Not with the shit
and released it independently.
Not with the shit he's talking about. Cause you know what? I don't know if y'all picked apart the video. If you pick apart the video, you gotta watch it in 3 ways. First, you gotta listen to the lyrics. Then you have to listen to the delivery of the lyrics of how he's delivering certain words in a certain way. And then you have to look at the imagery. And once you do all 3, you're going to say, protect him at all costs, please.
Someone had made a note about the video because I just looked at it, gave it like a quick look just to, hear what you were talking about. And someone said something like, I see the Mickey Mouse head. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Not just the Mickey Mouse head, like some of the references that he made in the song, which I do know. But I really feel that a lot of these celebrities that have been victims in the business, because a lot of them are victims. And we're looking at them as, oh, you're just, off your meds and shit. No, a lot of them are having a breakthrough because they were able to break away from their handlers. This is why with the pandemic, it's called the information age, because we're getting a lot of information that we were not privy to. And we know that Hollywood is very sick and sadistic. We know that the music business is very sick and evil. So I say, why the hell does everybody try so hard to get in something if for decades, even down to Prince, wasting his whole acceptance speech to say, stay off of the internet. Don't let the internet become you. Unplug. Come off of the matrix. And people are like, damn, Prince, what kind of weed you smoking? He was
Right.
telling us this shit for a reason. And I love Prince and I miss Prince, very much, and I really feel like he's been warning us for years, like to wake up. He told us about these, like in the beginning, remember he told us about the streaming services, how he was the first artist to monetize digitally, his music. He was the first artist, sold 1 million copies without a label. People didn't understand the era of why the fuck does he have the word slave written across his face? Is this about Black History Month? No, he is an industry slave. He can't make money off of his shit. Taylor Swift just had to record her entire discography because she doesn't even own her own records that she wrote and produced. So it's like people have to realize that it's not even about being famous anymore. Nobody even fucking wants that shit. Nobody wants fame and fortune. Like, fortune, give me the money, give me the crypto. But when it comes to fame, I look at how all these people turned out and I see why a lot of people just like they leave because they want to live a regular life because from the lifestyle that they saw that people were living, the day that people should have really listened was the day that DMX actually came out on what was it on Def Poetry or Def Jam Poetry, and he's like, the industry, and people thought, okay, is he on something right now? But I'm like, did people actually listen to the shit that he said in that spoken word? I don't want that shit.
Right.
I don't want that shit. No. I refuse to pimp myself out. I refuse anything just so I can be popular. Fuck that. I didn't even want popularity in high school.
I was never popular anyway. I'm glad I wasn't.
I was popular for all the wrong reasons, which was fighting.
Oh, I do see the Mickey Mouse head. That shit was in plain sight.
Right. That he's very smart on how he rolled that shit out. But yes, I think we need to be careful and we need to protect him at all costs because that line that he had said about Nicki Minaj being a man.
I'm sorry. What? Do I have to go back and listen to that shit again?
That's what he said. It's the third verse. Third verse when he came back second verse. He came back. And he pretty much just said there's going to be a female rapper that we know and love that's going to come out and admit that she's really a man. And he's been saying that. He said Nicki Minaj is really a man, and then the man, and then man. That's what he said.
And then what did he say after that? No.
After that, I just heard. I was just like, damn, this weed is good. Did he really just say that?
It's something about Left Eye faking her death and some other shit.
I don't think Left Eye faked her death. Actually, what bothered me about Left Eye to this day, I'm mad that VH1 still like they were doing a documentary, and the whole thing with Left Eye bothered me because I'm like, okay, so you went to Barbados. She didn't say for what. Well, we know for what. She went to go see Dr. Sebi. That's where he lives. So she was getting healed or healing and having manifestations and stuff. And I don't know if you watched the whole thing of that journey that she did, but she spoke a lot of real shit. Why she was naming her album Supernova. She was talking about the fact that she was being visited by spirits. They were telling her something, and then she hit that boy and killed him. And she kept saying in the last days that led up to her death that this boy kept visiting her. And then that fateful day that she's driving, she's holding, I'm like, just the way she was holding the Coca-Cola wallet and she's driving, and then you just see her eyes get wide open, and it's like everybody lived and she didn't.
I remember being on my my senior trip in high school. We were in Orlando, Florida. We was in Disney World actually. Crazy. We were staying at the 101 Dalmatians Resort. Everything was polka dot and ugly as shit, but we had fun. First thing we did was when we went to the room. It was me and two of my other homegirls. We all decided to bunk together. First thing we did was turn on the TV and listen to watch some videos, listen to some music. So we got the TV going, MTV blasting. We sitting there dancing, this and the third. And of course, when you see Kurt Loder, this is a special report.
Oh, you knew.
Shout out to Kurt Loder. He's like in his 70s now. I did not know he was that old. This is a special MTV news report. And then he comes on and usually, hi, I'm Kurt Loder, we're MTV. Like you can tell something had happened. And he said, TLC singer Left Eye just died in a car accident in where he didn't say Barbados. He said somewhere else. And like we were stuck. And like everybody, because we all had cell phones, our phones, the room had phones, and everybody, the phones was blowing up. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? So I did see some of the documentary. I didn't see all of it because honestly, it's because I already knew what happened. I didn't want to put myself through what happened before. Like, I don't know if I could sit there and watch from beginning to end, like her journey, how she was so happy, so positive, so peaceful, only for her life to be cut short.
She really wasn't happy or peaceful at all. And
Well,
that's
I mean,
it's very important that you see it because you'll see what we're talking about. It was almost like you know that you're gonna go, so let me air it all out and make my peace. You know what I'm saying? Like it just was weird. But I think a part of me feels like because she went to go see Dr. Sebi, they wasn't gonna let her leave that island with that footage.
I mean, so did they ever say, because I mean, this is what, almost 20 years after the fact. What did they say was the cause? I forgot.
Well, back in the day, I was obsessed with websites like Faces of Death and All This Death. I was just obsessed with death for some strange reason. And I saw the photos and can't get it out my head. She wasn't disfigured or anything, but she had a really bad head injury. Like the whole side of her head from here to here was like bruised really bad.
Mm.
But with Left Eye, again, my grandmother was a very spiritual woman, still is in spirit. She's a very deep thinker and talker. And when we watched it together, I think towards the middle of watching the hour special, she literally looked at me and she was like, she knew she was going to go. I said, wait, how did you gather that? And she was like, when you get older, you'll understand. Same shit with DMX. It's just certain ways that people like explain things. They tell things. Like I've spoken to people right before they passed. It didn't happen that day. It may have happened within that month, but it's like they would come to me and tell me things, and I felt like what am I, a priest? Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just weird. Like we're friends. Like one of my friends that passed, she said something to me. I never really chilled with her like that. That was more like my sister's friend. And, she wanted to stop by the house. She was looking for my sister, but she moved down south. So I said, she's not here. She moved down south and everything. And it was just so weird. I literally just opened my door. I'm in my jammies. And she just says to me, do you want to take a walk with me? Usually, because I don't like people, I would say, I'm just going to stay home and play my games. But something spiritually said, go with her. I said, yeah, let me go get dressed. So we go to the park. I had my dog with me. So we walk in. She didn't say much, but she was doing a lot of this. Looking at the sky. So I kept saying, what are we looking for?
Right, like, do you see a bird or something nearby?
And she sits next to me at my favorite bench. I call it the death bench. Two people that have passed away sat on that bench with me and told me that they were going to die. And I didn't understand why. And she's telling me, I just feel like my liver is rotting. I said, oh, very interesting. She didn't drink or anything like that. So how is that possible? So then she kept telling me, like, for 2 days after that, she kept saying that the side of her back kept bothering her. And I just was like, "Well, why don't you go see a doctor?" I don't know. She moved down south and died in a car accident because the armrest came up and punctured her in the side that she kept saying that was hurting.
Mm.
So I sat there, went to the, funeral and everything like that, and I sat by the casket, and I just was like, "Do I have a gift or some shit?" Because why do people tell me
I would not look at that as a gift.
I
Me personally, I wouldn't. I would actually feel kind of guilty. I mean, that's just me being me. I would probably feel guilty
I
that
ki
everybody that I sit beside just dies. Like, come on now.
I kinda do feel that it's like a gift in a sense, not on some angel of death type shit, but I feel like it's a gift in a sense because someone felt comfortable enough to release, I guess, their final thoughts and feelings and be able to come and tell me what they feel and for me to comfort them so that they can pass on peacefully. I feel that that's kind of like a gift, but I
You
was
know
like,
what?
"Why me?"
You know what kind of bothered me about the whole DMX passing? A week or so before he died, he did an interview. No, it wasn't even a week. It was like he did the Drink Champs interview, and Nori, I think, Mr. I can't let nobody fucking talk because I'm always going to interrupt you. Drunkenly, might I add, he asked DMX, he says, if you were to die today, what would be your final thought? Like, shit like that bothers me. I'm not asking you anything like that. If you were to die today, what would be your final thought? And X said, well, you know, if I were to drop dead like right now, I guess my final thought would be that I lived an amazing life.
Why would you say that? That's like manifesting that shit.
Right. Why would you ask?
If you were to
If
die,
you were to drop dead right now, what would you what?
but X knew he was gonna go though. He knew he was gonna go. I have a feeling that, like, I have a feeling
Even
that,
even if he did, that's between him, his spiritual being and all that's between him and him and him and him. Like something like that I wouldn't publicly put out there. Oh,
well,
excuse me, hiccup.
I told you that the night, that Aaliyah died, I had a dream about her, and she came to me and told me a lot of shit, but it was like, you know how dreams feel like it's, like, forever, and it's really, like, 8 hours?
I never had one of those.
Well, you ever feel like your dreams are just very long? Like, "Damn, we still here? Shit." Fuck, man.
Can we roll credits? God damn. No, actually, no. I did have one dream, but I was a higher hit man. But anyway,
I remember that. You told me that.
yeah.
Oh,
It was
then your screen freezes.
bleh.
No, I had a dream that night, Aaliyah came to me in my dreams and told me that she was gonna die, that night that she passed, and I never listened to her like that.
I wouldn't want that gift. I wouldn't want that. Nope. I don't want. I want no parts. No.
Same thing with Whitney,
I want no parts.
Bobby Christina. I had a feeling. Um, I get this feeling like somebody punches me, like, the top of my not even my gut, but it's, like, in between my heart and my stomach, and it's like, I could be anywhere, and I feel it. I'm like, "Oh my god, something just happened." And then I wait for it. I look at my phone, and I see it's my sister calling, and I'm like and I answer the phone. "I already know." And she's like, You do?" "Uh-huh." "Oh, okay." And she doesn't have to say anything. It's because I already know. That's why when people tell me I'm gonna go somewhere and I get that feeling, I'm like, "I don't think it's a good idea that you go to that club." And some of my friends don't even question it. They believe me. Other people, I'm the one getting the phone call, "Oh my god, we're getting shot at, Meeks." I kinda told you.
Oh
Kinda
my.
told you.
Oh my God, we're getting shot at. Not laughing at the fact that they're getting shot at, but the fact that they're calling you.
They're calling me. Look what the fuck. I'm like, "Look, I'm not the angel of death. Don't call me. I can't help you."
And all you hear is, hold on. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Brrr. Hello. Hey Mix. We're here getting shot at. I don't know what's going on, but we're scared. We should have listened to you.
Did you charge your crystals?
My what? Bitch, just tell me how to get out of here.
You should have listened to my ass. That's what you should have did.
Oh, gee, thanks a lot, bitch. Boop, boop, boop.
No, but that happens to me all the time. All the time. It's weird. It's a weird thing, but I kind of accepted it. And now I don't say much. I just be like,
Someone's mad late.
cause this one. Hold on, who is it? Who is it?
You know who that is.
It's Gina. Hold on.
What up? What up? Hey, bestie. That's my bestie. That's my bestie. That's my bestie. That's my bestie. She's laughing at me. And my bestie. That's my bestie, y'all. Y'all can't have her. She's mine. Yeah. Gang, gang. What up? Yes, I have adopted them, and y'all cannot have them.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi, Don Ezzo. Say hi, Patrice.
Hi, Patrice.
I know, Don Ezzo. Oh, right? Like, oh.
Yes? All right. I'm going to be right with you, okay? Cool.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was so mad. I forgot that you don't have TikTok, right? And I found the most funniest Sims video. I'm not sure if I sent it to you or not.
I don't think you did.
Listen, guys, we play The Sims, right? And this one chick, you have to hear this storyline that she came up with. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because me and Gina was playing earlier, and she was like, she wanted one of the characters to go have a baby with another family, and I said, this is not how that works.
Oh wow.
We can't have our character procreating with several different women.
And they won't let you.
Oh, this chick has a cracked version, like she modified it.
Oh, of
Her
course she
whole
did.
town, it's one it's one dude that has like 30 kids, right? And she says, and the way she explains it is so hilarious. She goes, so basically what I did was I created an entire neighborhood world with my man. This guy's name is Chad, and Chad has over 27 different children. So what we did was we created a cult, and we calling it the Cult of Chad, and everyone's going to worship him. And I was like, I said, what? And she did this so amazing. Because she has red hair, Chad's hair is red. So everybody in her town that is
A bunch of gingers.
has red hair. I was like, what kind of evil god shit is this?
She said it's going to be a cult.
She made a cult. So she says, and then they will all worship me. I was like, I got to show this to 759.
But the one you sent me, with the sim producing or something, and the baby just land on the floor on fire.
Yes, the baby was on fire while she's making a fire beat. She's just like this, and the baby's like, I was like, what the?
Like I would tend to my baby, but I have to tune these snares real quick.
Oh my God.
CPS.
Yo, that's
y'all
crazy. But I have to get back into The Sims, but I want to get it from the
me
computer.
too. I have got to update my. I'm gonna end up buying another external hard drive because this ain't gonna make it. That's about 4 gigs that I don't have. It's always something. Before we get up out of here, that story that you was telling me about with the biracial child, we'll save that for tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
Tonight, however, we have a special treat for you guys.
And
Get
then
ready.
we got Don Ezzo sent us a track. We'll play towards the end. We got that. I got that on deck for you, Don. I gotta hear this.
Yeah. Shout out to Don Ezzo for the track. Tonight we're going to be looking at the artwork that has been transpiring since the passing of DMX, and we call this DMX murals.
You actually made a graphic for it. I'm crazy.
I did. I did. Yeah, not bad. No, here we go. I'm gonna blow this up.
It really is Don Ezzo. Trust me.
Bruh, this has Forrest Whitaker eye all over it.
Oh my God.
This is giving me Denzel tease. Yeah, rest in peace to DMX. Yeah, most definitely. But dog, that ain't it. That is not it
At all.
at all. Here we go. Mural number 2.
Now this looks like DM Pac.
This looks like the guy from The Wire.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. One with the head.
Michael K. Williams. That's
Yes.
my guy. This looks like Michael K. Williams. They said that for reasons unknown, I don't know if they go through with this. They might do a DMX biopic. Please don't. And if they decided to do one, they might ask him to play X. My only thing is, well, y'all have makeup. I'm sure y'all will cover that Bowder Stern scar he's got on his face.
Yeah, just don't do X like y'all did Michael when y'all let that dude
Flex. Sick. That was the absolute worst.
Oh my God. I'm like, why?
I saw that shit. It was like, hey, yo! Why?
Oh, that was
Who told y'all that Flex Alexander was your pick for Michael Jackson? That was indeed a big fail. Here we go. Mural number 3.
oh my God. What is going on here? He looks like a Boondocks character. Why?
Why?
They did that man dirty. Why does his arms look mad skinny like that?
I mean,
Don Ezzo says that's Young Jeezy in a DMX t-shirt.
it should. Yeah. Hey. Definitely. My eyes are watering. I'm over here dying. Oh.
Can we look at his elbows, please? What the hell is going on with these elbows here?
Them joints are pointy like Patrick Starr's head, honey.
Oh my God.
Kind of looks like if you just focus on this part, it kind of looks like a dolphin. You got the little snout right there and the fin.
Bottlenose. Oh my God.
And it kind of looks like a chicken wing the more you look at it. I don't know.
They tried.
Yeah, well, unfortunately. That wasn't it. All right. I have questions. Hopefully you have answers. What in the god awful hell?
First of all, what is up with his face? This looks like something from Tales from the Hood.
This right here.
Oh no. He tried.
He kind of looks like Tupac right here.
Oh, that's not Tupac?
No.
I thought that was. I thought he would. Oh my God, that's so bad.
And this fool here, look like he got the championship belt. You can't really see it on my screen, but it look like he got the championship belt.
Oh my God.
Hold on, I think I can. Hold on.
Patrice says it looks like a DMX voodoo doll.
Yeah, someone stuck a pin in his eye, like dog. No, but this fool right here look like he got the WWE belt on. I'm like, yeah, I painted this. I'm the champion. I don't even know what that is, by the way.
He tried. But
Failed, but yeah.
God, no.
Yeah, that ain't it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh,
First of all, why does this pit bull in the front look like a Shih Tzu pit bull?
this buddy right here.
That looks like a Shits pip. What is up?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Oh no. Oh no. What kind of dog is this?
A Shih Tzu face on a pit bull body.
Oh,
bullshit.
Donezzo says it looks like a bullshit.
Oh yeah!
I'm crying over here.
This poor dog. Oh no.
This is your fault, Mix. This is entirely your fault.
We had to do this. We had to do the bullshit.
Entirely your fault. Hold on a second. Oh boy.
They got DMX's face
Oh, he's all fucked up.
right in the middle, looking like.
I mean, this one ain't bad. This isn't bad. It's like he's looking down, and this isn't bad. This, however, who is he?
Why is his armpit hair like covering his whole? Everything with this is wrong. Even the sky is wrong. Is that a sky or a tree?
That's a tree in front of a apartment complex.
Okay, that apartment complex would be in Yonkers, New York, called Slow Bombs.
Fredro Star in the middle. Oh, this guy right here with Scruffy.
You said we're Scruffy. Does it look like Scruffy got a neck brace?
Oh my gosh.
A neck brace. I can't.
Minx, you're killing me.
Oh no.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Okay, what is this?
Now this one. This doesn't look bad. However, I think this is one of like the best looking ones. For real. However, he looks like someone I know.
He looked like the top half is Ghost from Power. He does look like Amari Chadwick with like a bald version.
I mean,
and that Rough Rider symbol really looks like a bee. Yeah, he tried, and you see him standing on next to it like, I did this. Well, we know.
Look at his face. He's all hard. Like, yeah, I drew this.
I drew this. I did this.
Yeah, no, we know. All right. This fool look like Cleveland Brown right here. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Why does he look like? Exactly.
He does look like, yo, this is Big Tigger in the basement on BET. Yeah, no.
He looks like Skeeter from Doug.
Don't do him like that.
Look at his nose. Everything.
No. It looks like a shoe. The more you look at it, it looks like a shoe. There's the high top. There's the toe. There's the ankle.
Why they got my man's looking like this, yo? They couldn't even paint. Look, this is what I don't get. Y'all painted DMX, but y'all couldn't paint the background first. Like, you got all these wood chips and you got freaking air conditioning.
This little baby right here.
No, move over a little bit.
Right, this baby right. Yeah, this boy right.
Why couldn't you couldn't paint that white first and then do all of that? I mean, in front of a pole.
However, I do like this lettering. I do like this and how it spills out onto the. I like this part.
Yeah, because it looks like DMX twice.
Yeah, I like how he did this.
They tried. They tried.
Uh,
Wow. They tried.
ladies and gentlemen, that
Oh,
was
I get it. Okay, I get it now. He was trying to. The reason why of the blue hue was because of Belly. I think that's what he was trying to channel. Was that scene from Belly?
Channel Keisha. She's the blue bitch.
But when they was in, when they were walking into the club, that scene, I think.
Oh yeah, with the black light.
Yeah.
All right, but
You know,
still, you couldn't find a better picture to like, or was you just freestyling it? Like, what were you doing?
we know that their hearts were in the right place, but
those paintbrushes were not. Sorry, that ain't it.
you said those paintbrushes were not. That sounds like those anchors in like on the news. Like they'll say some low key like shady shit, but it's so professional.
Oh yeah.
It's like, and we'll say, I'll give you an example. Let's say a chick that went out and now she needs the world to publicly fund her way back home for that incident that happened with the women that went to the All-Star weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll say something low key like, and although they could not make it to the All-Star weekend, we'll see if their GoFundMes are properly funded. Like you, oh, bitch.
That's like some bullshit CSI opening line.
Oh, oh my God. But yes, we know your hearts were in the right place, but we deeply do apologize. But we had to make an example out of you guys because this cannot ever happen again.
Yeah, I'm not quite.
I mean, some of them should have just stayed in a fucking sketchbook.
Yeah, that should have stayed in the drafts, bro.
Can't even NFT any of that shit. To be honest with you, who's
actually, no. Take that back because the one I think actually could. No, not no.
Yo, I will make an NFT out of just scruffy.
Absolutely not. Yeah, no. Which one is it? Hell no, not him. The shit. Which one was it? Maybe this one. This is the closest one. If you could NFT it, this would be the closest one.
I mean, yeah, they would just have to really adjust one of the eyes.
Just play that boy right here. That one right there.
No, they got to fix the other one. I just like put both. Like, okay, which one is less scary? The one on the right is.
Look like he had a stroke on this side. Oh my gosh!
Try to make my man's the Terminator and shit.
Right? Like nobody asked for that.
They tried.
Michael K. Williams. Hey, yo, bitch. Yeah, but the little chicken leg over here, the little chicken wing, the little brown dolphin, the brown bottlenose dolphin.
It looks like a flat.
Facts. Can I get those lemon pepper wet, please? Yeah. The dome just. It do look boondockish, and I guess I can kind of understand that.
It does look like it boondockish.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought he would. Oh my God, he gonna have to burn some hella sage after drawing that shit.
Oh no.
But yes. Closing arguments. That was a felony.
If the paintbrush don't fit, don't paint that shit.
Please.
Please. We understand. Listen, we're not trying to diminish the memory of DMX, but ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna call yourself an artist and you're gonna do something like that,
Please don't.
don't put your name on it. Because if we find your IG handle, it's a wrap. Hey, yo, dog, you thought this was DMX?
I wonder if
That ain't DMX. That's DM Next.
I wonder if they're going to do any. Well, it would be real messed up to not give Black Rob some something. Just give him something.
Matter of fact, good point. I'm gonna look that up right now to see if they've got that in the drafts.
They probably do. They're probably on their way to do that.
Yeah. They're gonna have three DMX services over the course of 3 days.
Well, Yonkers is a wrap. I'm not even going. Rest in peace. Yeah, definitely rest in peace to Black Rob. And I'm for tomorrow, this will be a dope conversation. One of the conversations we should have is, why do people feel that Diddy is not responsible for any of Bad Boy's demises? Because I've seen all day is people trying to say, well, if it ain't Diddy's responsibility to pay for a fucking funeral. Well, okay. So that's a good topic.
I mean, well,
It's not his responsibility, but this was your artist who.
You know what? Speaking of murals, Minx, I think you just started something here. I didn't find any Black Rob murals, but I did find some, and boy, oh boy, if you like this one, you're gonna love the other ones. I'm gonna have some more tomorrow.
Oh.
It's taking the place of What the Hell Wish Wednesdays, which I haven't been able to do in a long time because they keep advertising the same old shit. But that was fun when I used to do it.
Yes, it was.
Hmm?
I said, yes, it was.
It was very funny, like finger condoms and stuff. Like, who walks around with finger? Yeah, yo, I got what you need. Got them finger condoms. Said no one ever. Anyway, so this is we're gonna close the show tonight. You wanna play the song, or you think we're gonna get flagged?
No, we're not gonna get flagged.
All right, well, cool. We got a new track by our homie Don Ezzo.
Yeah.
Again, thanks for your submission. If you would like to send in your music, please and thank you. Be sure to send it to. Hold on a second. I've got it right here. Bam. Submissions at minxradio.com. One MP3 or MP4 or one YouTube link. For the sake of this show, MP3s, please make sure they are CD quality.
Right.
We don't want no muffled, unmixed bullshit. So please be professional.
I'm the hardest of the hardest. I'm amazing.
Wait, what?
That's what dude sent me a song. It sounded, I'm the hardest of the hardest. I'm amazing. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Have you ever heard of an EQ, nigga? Damn. Sounded all mono and shit.
Oh, not mono. It's all like, yeah, I've heard those. All right, you
I got it. So we got Don Ezzo. Don Ezzo is one of my peeps, one of my loyal peeps. Definitely a dope dude. Make sure y'all follow him at don.ezzo, all platforms. And he sent us a song called City Is Mine.
All right.
Yes, it's straight off of the hit list that he has dropping very soon. And I can't wait to hear it in its entirety. And here we go. Don Ezzo with City Is Mine. You're listening to minxradio.com.
Yeah, I can tell by the beat you want me to calm down. So, here it is. City is mine. Takeover, renaissance, caking up an echelon. Finding things in life like wine, dining in restaurant. Climbing Jacob's ladder till I felt I've hit the highest rung. Flows wet, you better tighten up. The wrench is here now with freestyles for jokers if they press their luck. Melting pain off of a jester's mug for settling up. A bunch of plots to use their words to hurt you, but the words they choose to use just aren't so controversial. Niggas, I'll stomp and hurt you with Timbs that I had since 02. Take out all I go through on you till your nose is purple. Don't deny my talents, I know you hear all this flow too. Backing down all your venues, like give me back what I'm owed, fool. Back to the matter at hand. This is for the man with the broken waistband. When we finally get to meet and shake hands, you better have that heat and don't breathe, take the chance. Cause I doubt I'll never stop until you're pushing plans. So because you chose a couple grand over loyal fans. Like Joe, if he doesn't like what I'm proving, he'll probably try to wrap me up and smoke me like I'm Cuban. Dreaming the 666s and waking up in cold sweats, wondering why Armageddon hasn't been foretold yet. Ain't no sunshine at the top of New York, so you down to Remy hard cause you couldn't find work. You scramble for vanity since your ego was hurt. Here comes another pun you won't respect till the hearse. I'm here ripping Don from your title. A Don never treats his own people like a rival. This nigga was my idol, we put him there. So even if I'm OT somewhere, they still gon' go helter skelter there. And the sonny who got shot in the leg, they should've nicked an artery. You could've died with the bread, it would be considered honorably. To get up there, you gotta go through Oswego, room full of crickets searching for plugs that he know. Not even in Rochester, or the butcher's gone fella. All that's left is an old Savado with less cheddar. Hoping the image lasts longer than the money. Beg your shorty for some from a purse while she's indie luxing. You and Joe are one of the same hand. Y'all be watching bands through DMs from same stands. How about y'all both from me, my 500? Unless you ready to see me before you die running like an elephant. I will never forget, so your memory better hit when you see me out for your neck. Dumb niggas. And because y'all cars is nice and y'all ice is shiny, that y'all can't get touched. Like Pac said, all y'all can't get touched. If y'all close enough to be touched, y'all will be touched. Dumb niggas, the city is mine. I think I just proved it.
Well, all right.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh, yo, listen. I was laughing because I know some of the people he's talking about.
Petty.
I love it. And that's off of the hit list that he has dropping. And I've already heard like maybe I think a couple of songs and a lot of reckoning coming.
From a lot of people that you know. Shout out to Don Esso for the track once again. Yo, that's I like that. Did he produce that or?
I don't think so.
I mean, the beat was alright, but let me tell you what he did wrong. No.
That's what my dad would have said.
For real. Like
It's an old instrumental.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
I like that. I like it's simple, and it's like now it's like we have to get back to like when you hear music, you know, the beat is
Mm-hmm.
bars is what, you know, the delivery, the whole channeling of that artist on the record is what makes the track, and that's what we're missing. The beat should never be harder than the artist, in my opinion. It should just be equal playing field, or
it should be at the same time. And I think we've covered this before too. We have sent work to artists who claimed that they were the hottest, that they had bars, that they had heat, that they had you give them your hardest, your best, and they turn around and give you some straight up
here, producer, damn.
Right. Like it wasn't even worth. You could have just kept this in the drafts. You should have said, nah, I ain't gonna use that for this. But no, yeah, nah, I got this shit. This shit is hot. And the next thing you know, you get the shit back. You wasted your beat. You wasted your time. They thought they did some shit. Like I've actually had that happen, but you live and you learn, eh? Again, if you want to send your music submissions at minxradio.com, please and thank you.
Appreciate it.
Closing arguments?
No, just enjoy your evening, y'all. And
Well, before
hold on, when does the hit list drop, Don, like officially? So this way I can keep my eye on the radar and put it up on the website.
and while he's replying to Minx, ladies and gentlemen, because y'all have stuck with us, laughed with us, y'all get one of these. Another one. It's here, nigga. Damn. Award because you didn't ask. Like, what did I get this for? Because shouldn't that be enough of an explanation? So y'all get another one of those. Congratulations. We're all winners. Yeah. Oh, also, if you would like to donate to the RTIM show, we do appreciate it. All proceeds go back to minxradio.com, making sure that all of our websites are working, make sure that we can give you guys some good old content like the shit that you just seen tonight. But what about that mural, eh? No, Minx's favorite. There you go.
Oh God.
Where's Scruffy? No, where's Scruffy? There you go. See that Scruffy? Is you cute? That was your Scruffy. Is you cute?
I can't.
I can't either. And for someone who can't draw, can't paint worth a damn, yeah.
I can't. But yeah, I'll probably be gaming later, y'all. Probably gonna get in some I think I'm gonna get in some GTA tonight.
Ooh. Highlights, clips? What are those? The Medicaid 5s? What are those?
My Medicaid 3s.
Really? If you don't push them on your damn face.
I can't.
Why?
It's gotta be like this, so I sound like a nerd when I'm playing. Oh look, my nose looks like a I'm such an idiot.
Oh my gosh.
We love you guys.
Because you didn't ask for it. There you go. Gotta give you one of those. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the Random Talking Indie Music Show for tonight. We will resume tomorrow at 7:15 for more Random Talk, more indie music, hopefully. More foolery, fuckery, shenanigans, and more murals, because I find this shit funny. Please take time to check up on your loved ones, whereas you texting, you calling, FaceTime, write a letter, send them some gifts, send them some flowers. I've been seeing a lot of flowers. If you have any seniors in assisted living facilities, please schedule a visit and go visit them, even if it's through a window. You know what I'm saying? Take the time to think of those less fortunate. And remember, it's not always about money. You got people out there who are really going through it mentally, and they just need a shoulder to cry on, an ear to vent to. So, be that ear, be that shoulder, be that solution. What else? Again, follow us on our social medias. Bam and bam. Minx is at Brewhall Bars on IG, Twitter, TikTok, probably OnlyFans or whatever God else she got going on. And I'm 759. Just look me up. I'm there. That's that on that. Please take the time to like us on Facebook as well at RTIM Show. I was thinking about, and also on Instagram at Random Talk Indie Music Show. I thought about doing a Twitter page for the RTIM show, but I was like, nah, hell nah.
It's just too much.
Way too much.
Our day ones that subscribe to us, they'll know that we're live, and
Yeah.
Fuck Twitter. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I hate. And yes, to close out the show, I have from the Minx playlist of personally handpicked songs that nobody ever sent me, but I just thought it was dope because it was in the DJ pool, and I think some of these artists need to get some recognition. So I have a song called Days in the Wind by a gentleman by the name of A Kid Called Gwad. So we're going to play that at the close.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see y'all tomorrow night, and we are out this bitch. We love y'all. We fuck with y'all the long way. Peace out. Good night.
Peace out.
Uh-oh.